Because like I'm part of the trans community too. Like, even though like every time they say tranny, they think about trans women, but at the end of the day, like there's trans men in the community as well. And like we care about our trans sisters and like I didn't know how to look at Lo and like, I did spend some time with her, but at the end of the day, like, you know, I told her I wanted to be her friend and like
Yeah.
so she could have a friend,
Oh,
a real friend.
oh,
And like she decided to like talk about my children, like even though my children are in college, like still, like that's as a parent, especially I'm lucky to have children. I'm lucky to have raised children as a trans man. And like that you don't talk about somebody's kids, like, and I even talked to my kids about this and they were like, get her, dad.
well, let me tell you something. Once the Beagle community knows that you're not supposed to have dogs and you got 13 of them, and there's some photos in there and things of that nature, then let go and let God. Because
That
she
part.
gonna have to get up. She might have to get up and move to a new location in the next 24 hours because these motherfuckers is gonna be. um,
And the thing
so
is like obviously have her address, and I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna like leak her address. I'm not gonna do all that kind of stuff, you know
can
what
I
I'm
ask
saying? But
you? That's fine. Can I ask you what state? So she's in Vegas though.
she is in Vegas.
Okay, is there a certain like part of Vegas, north, south, west, east,
I mean, I'll just give you North, but that's that.
north? North. Okay. Okay. Oh, they already got it. Oop. Okay. North Vegas. Well, I will say. I damn. They already. Well, I will say this. This man did this to clear his name, to let it be known, and just to basically have a clean slate, and so everyone can understand. And I think from this, I mean, we can see here that I would ask Lo. I don't know if she would come over here. I don't think she would. What proof does she have that you lost her dog? Because she did tell you to leave. The dogs were there, and then one of the dogs did get out. Do you possibly know when you left? Were there any dogs roaming free?
Well, instead of putting them like, because like there was a schedule, so I had just let the garage dogs outside. So with that, like she told me to leave. So what am I supposed to do? Like get the dogs back in, do this, do that. She keeps them in the garage. It was so hot.
Well,
And
she
like
told you.
honestly,
So it was still hot in the garage, inhumane as you would say.
in my opinion, it would be inhumane. And there was like
And
she has covering in the backyard, and I left water dripping because I think I have a recording of her saying I wasted her water by leaving it dripping.
for the
But
dogs
I
to
left
drink
water
from.
dripping for the dogs
So
to drink.
your view here, your statement is, why would I stay and kennel and take care of all of the dogs in the house and make sure when you are threatening my life, saying you're gonna have someone come beat me up, saying you're gonna have someone
Yeah.
come to the house and whoop me because I'm not getting a U-Haul to put 13 dogs in 110-degree weather so that your landlord, who doesn't know that you have 13 dogs because it's illegal to have them there, does not catch you in your house with no furniture and take them to the dog park that you want me to pay for, which was not agreed upon, which is also inhumane after the garage that you almost threw up cleaning with feces and poop all around the floor, brown piss and poop all around the floor and things of that nature. So you're saying, why would you stay and take care of and make sure everything's corded and put together when someone's threatening your life because of that is what you're saying.
Mm.
So
Why
you
would
did what
you?
anyone would. You did what anyone would do, which is left. Was there in closing? Was there a sofa? And I know you said there was two beds on one bed on the floor, and all there was a sitting chair for you to sit on. There was no sofa. There was no other chairs. It
No,
was
there
just
wasn't a sitting chair. It was her broadcasting chair.
yeah. I showed the video, Stone. Yeah, I showed the videos. I showed the videos. I showed the text messages. We'll look at them one more time.
There was her broadcasting chair, her desk, like a little bag of coke. Um, she was supposed to have like weed
Wait, you said
there.
bag of
There was
coke?
like,
Bag of coke? Where? What are you talking about? Bag of coke? What?
yeah, there was like a bag of coke just sitting there.
All right, so when we look here, Lord, so when we look here, we see the boxes there. Okay, we see those dogs out. We see these dogs, and right here, if we zoom in, we see that there's shit on the floor. That's not a mouse. That's shit. And then if you look down there, there's more shit at the bottom. There's piss. This is the one of the parts where he said he had to clean up all around because there's a lot of shit and piss, and there was a smell with air fresheners on the wall. And then we go here and we look at the rest of the indoor.
Well, that's because I cleaned
There's
it up, Adam Navy.
yeah,
This
Pedro.
was already
That's
a pre-clean.
this is the bed that
That's
he
why.
made because in the spare bedroom he had to build that bed, and then this is the kitchen with all the boxes here, all the boxes right there on the
I had
floor.
already stacked. I had broke all those boxes down and stacked them up over there.
This is the kitchen with some of that, and that was it. And there was no furniture. According to you, no furniture. There was shit and piss everywhere. He almost threw up a few times while trying to clean up in the garage where it was very hot and inhumane for all 13 dogs. So no food as well at the end. So you are the reason why Liz got the emergency phone call and had to come and take all of those dogs. And you are the reason why when I asked Liz where Poppy is, she said she cannot say, but she was taking care of the rest of those dogs at the moment because Madame Lowe threatened to get you beat up and had you leave and all those things happen. So now we can put the pieces together. Okay. All right.
But Liz
Wow.
came 24 hours after I left. So I don't understand why she didn't have somebody come sooner with such small dogs.
So she came a day
That
after.
was my main concern. That's why I did what I did
So
and
the
left
dogs could
dogs
have,
with
the dogs could have,
water.
what you're saying is you're saying the dogs could have died in that 24 hours because of the inhumane environment that they were in. And if you weren't there to
Yeah,
clean up the shit and piss and all that stuff like that and have the water dripping so they had something, some of them might have died.
yeah, because it was hot in Vegas that day.
Wow. Okay. Do you have anything you would like to say in closing?
Like I don't have anything against her. I just hope that like she really like focuses on just doing better and getting better and becoming a better person. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, like, you can't just drag everybody because, like, she kept calling me a bigo nigga, and like, I'm actually like much more. So, like, I don't depend on bigo. I use bigo for entertainment purposes only. Um, and yeah, I guess
Okay.
that's about that.
Well, can you
And
tell?
follow me
Well, you have.
back.
I mean, a lot of people want to follow you now. You know what I'm saying, and check you out. So, can you tell people before we end in closing, because he does puppetry as well? Can you tell people where to follow you? Is it this page or the puppet page? And tell people really quickly what you do, just for people to get
I go
a
back and forth with my puppet page. I'll just switch it back and forth on this page because, like, I've been in like slave to my like agent. I need a new family though, so because I got like
join mine.
booted.
Come on,
All
join
right,
mine.
what's up? Okay, cool.
All right.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you, Rude Boy, and we appreciate you. They said, "What's your other page name so that we can follow?"
This is pretty much it. The other ones are trolling pages, so you probably won't even know it's me.
All right. Well, thank you
Okay.
so much, Rude Boy, and we look forward to seeing you. I'm
Mhm.
sorry that that happened to you, but I hope
No, it's all right.
I hope you stay protected, your kids stay protected, and I hope Madame, she's over there screaming right now, going batshit crazy. So mission accomplished.